Hello everyone, welcome back to Saamarthya Academy. Today we are going to discuss about TCS NQT, the National Qualifiers Test. So let us understand the pattern of this exam. So basically it will be having two parts, part A and part B. Part A having these four different sections: numerical ability, reasoning ability and traits. So part B having advanced questions in that. So here this 35 minutes is shared for both reasoning and quantitative ability. And today we are going to discuss about the numerical ability of the part A section, that is the foundation one. So they'll be asking you 20 questions, and this 75 minutes will be shared among four sections, that is verbal ability, reasoning, numerical and traits. So on an average you'll be getting around 1 minute or 1.5 minutes for each question. So let's get started with first question. So the first question says, in how many ways can we give change for rupees 100 using 1 rupees and 2 rupees coins? For example, 5 rupees can be given as 5 1 rupee coins, or 3 1 rupee coins and 1 2 rupee coin, or 1 1 rupee coin and 2 2 rupee coins. Now if I take X as 1 rupee coin, and if I take Y as 2 rupee coins, now how many different ways I can arrange this? I can take all 100 coins of 1 rupee, then this will be 0. Or I can take 1 2 rupee coin, 2 rupees we got, remaining 98 rupees as 98 1 rupee coins. Similarly, I can take 2 2 rupee coins, that is 4 rupees. This will give me 4 rupees, and remaining 96 rupees from here. Now same way this will continue till 50 coins, so that it can give me 100 rupees. Then here it will be 0. Now clearly how many such arrangements we are getting? From 0 to 50 we are getting 51. So how many different ways we can give that? So it is 51. So simple it is. Now the next question. You are driving along a highway at a constant speed of 55 miles per hour. You observe a car half a mile behind. This is an important data for you. Half a mile behind you. The car is moving fast and zooms past you exactly 1 minute later. How fast is the car traveling if its speed is constant? Now, understand the pattern. If you cover 1 kilometer for 1 hour, or 1 kilometer for 1 minute, it is same as covering 60 kilometers for 60 minutes, or same as 60 kilometer for 1 hour. 60 kilometer for 1 hour. Now then the speed is nothing but 60 kilometers per hour. But according to the data, it is just half a mile, or by changing the units I can take it as kilometers. So here I am just covering half a kilometer. Half a kilometer in 1 minute. If it is 1 kilometer for 1 minute, it is 60 kilometers per hour. If it is half kilometer in 1 minute, then it will be like 30 kilometers in 60 minutes, that is 1 hour. Now clearly my speed is what? 30 kilometers per hour. So this 30 kilometers per hour faster than the car. Faster than the car. And speed of the car itself is 55 miles per hour. That is my reference. Now, the actual speed of the car is 55 plus 30, which is 85 kilometers per hour. So because the car which is overtaking is 30 kilometers faster than the car which is running at 55 miles per hour, 55 plus 30 will give you 85. So that's my answer. Next question. What is the next number in the series? This one you can say one of the most easiest one in this pattern, in this paper. Now, difference between these two is clearly 16, and 16 we are subtracting. And difference between these two is clearly 9, that much we are subtracting. And difference here is 4, that much we are subtracting. Now this one we need to calculate. Clearly we are subtracting something, but what? Let us understand. 16 is nothing but 4 square. This is nothing but 3 square. This is nothing but 2 square. Then according to the pattern, it has to be 1 square, that is 1. Now 1 subtracted from 41 is clearly 40. That's my answer. The next one. George can do a work in 8 hours. Paul in 10, while Hari can do the same work in 12 hours. All the three of them start working at 9 a.m. while George stops working at 11 a.m. The remaining two complete the work approximately at what time? Now, what are the other data? Paul 8 hours and George 8 hours, Paul 10 hours, and the other guy Hari at 12 hours. Now, simple distribution method will do. One is George, who's taking 8 hours. Paul, who's taking 10 hours. Then Hari is taking 12 hours. Now, the very first step is take the LCM of all three. Why? You'll understand. LCM of all three is clearly 120. Now we can take it as 120 chocolates. 120 chocolates are there with me. Now, to eat 120 chocolates, clearly I can see George is taking 8 hours. So in 1 hour, how many chocolates he'll eat? 120 by 8. That is 15 chocolates he'll eat. Now Paul will take 10 hours to eat 120 chocolates. So in 1 hour, he'll eat 12 chocolates. Similarly, Hari 12 hours for eating 120 chocolates. Clearly, he'll eat 10 chocolates. Now, together if you consider, in 1 hour, they are eating 15 plus 12 plus 10. That is 37 chocolates. So in 1 hour, 37 chocolates. But all of them started working at 9 a.m. Till 11 a.m. everyone was working. That means they are working for 2 hours. So in 1 hour, 37 chocolates if they eat. So clearly for 2 hours, 74 chocolates they'll finish off. Now what about the remaining chocolates? It is 120 we had, 74 they finished, 26, 46 chocolates remaining. Now George left. Now only 2 people are working, that is Paul and Hari. Now Paul and Hari together will eat how many? 22 chocolates in 1 hour. And 46 chocolates are remaining. So what will be the time taken? Remaining 46 together 22 is approximately 2 hours. That means 2 hours after 11 o'clock, 2 hours after Paul left, 2 hours after 11 a.m. is 1 p.m. That's my answer. So let's move on to the next one. Sush and Komal do a job together in 7 days. Sush is 7 by 4 times as efficient as Komal. The same can be done by Sush alone is. Now, there are two people. One is Sush, one is Komal. What is their efficiency? Sush is 7 by 4 times as efficient as Komal. From that, we can write the ratio as 7 and 4. That means efficiency is nothing but, so what we can consider, capacity to do work in 1 day. That means Sush will do 7 parts of the work, Komal will do 4 parts of the work. So together they'll do 11 parts. 11 parts. Now what is the total work? Work is equal to efficiency, that is 1 day work, and how many days they are taking. Now total efficiency together is 11 and together they are taking 7 days. So 11 into 7 will be 77 parts of the work is there. So total part is 77. And Sush is having efficiency of 7 parts. Now the time taken by Sush is total work, that is 77 divided by 1 day work 7, which is equal to 11. Now what we did here, so their efficiency is 7 by 4. That means Sush is having 7 parts of efficiency, Komal is having 4. So total will be 11 parts. Total time taken is 7 days. So 11 into 7 will give me 77 parts of work. But she can do 7 parts daily to work, to complete 77 parts of the work. 77 by 7 will give me 11. So that's my answer. So simple it is. The next question. This is one of the type of question which will repeat in multiple companies. The 260th term of the series A 1 times, B is written 2 times, C 3 times, D 4 times, E 5th time. So basically the first letter is written 1 time, second letter twice, third letter thrice, fourth letter 4 times, fifth letter 5 times, and so on. Now, this is nothing but, this is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically it's a different natural numbers in a very different pattern. Now understand the pattern. A is a first letter taking till first position. B is a second letter taking till third place, till here. C is third letter taking till sixth place. Now it is clearly sum of natural numbers, no? Sum of natural numbers. Now whatever this position is there, this is the last place. Till sixth place, the third letter is continuing. Now sum of natural numbers is n into n minus 1 by 2. That value should be 260 according to the given question. Now you just have to solve for n. So what we can do here, you can assume some nearest value or you can solve directly. Anything is possible, anything which is convenient for you. N into n minus 1 is 2 into 60 is 520. So what value we can put approximately? If you put n as 21, n minus 1 will be 20. Clearly it is 420, not possible. Now if you put n as 22, this is 21. So this is 441, 461, not possible. But if you put n as 23 into 22, so what is this value? 484. plus 22. 94, 504, 506 it is. That means 23rd, 23rd letter. Sorry, we did a mistake. This is n into n plus 1. Yeah. So if I consider it as 22, this will be 23. So 22 into 23 will clearly give me 506. That means the 22nd letter, that is V, will take the position till 506. Now the 23rd letter is W, will come 23 times after 506th letter. That is 506 plus 23 is 529. Now all the letters between this range is W. So the answer is clearly W. Really sorry, I got confused. I mean, by mistake I did n into n minus 1. Now the next question. It is possible to pair up all the numbers from 1 to 70 so that positive difference between the numbers in each pair is always the same. For example, one such pair is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 69 and 70. Here, for example, here the common difference is 1. What is the sum of all the common differences? Common differences can be 1, 2, 3, up to what? We just have to take that. Now just consider the range of 1 to 10. From 1 to 10, I can arrange the numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with a difference of 1. With a difference of 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, similarly 8, 10. Now if the difference of 3, 1, 4, then 2, 5, then 7, 10. Then 1, 5, 2, 6, then this will be, difference is 4, so 6, 10. And the last one is 1, 6, 2, 7 till difference is 5, so it is 5, 10. Now only these 5 arrangements possible, but if you want to take 1, 7, then it will 2, 8, then 3, 9, then 4, 10. We are missing 2 numbers, that is 5 is missing, 6 is missing. So this is not possible to consider all the numbers. Now what we understood, for a range of 10, maximum difference, max difference can be 5. That is exactly half of the range. Now for 70 numbers, for 1 to 70, max difference is 35, half of 75. And what is the minimum difference? That is 1. So basically it is sum of all the numbers from 1 to 35. So sum of natural numbers is what? N into n plus 1 by 2. That is 35 into 36 by 2. So this is 1 times, this is 18 times. 35 18 times is 700 minus 70, that is 630. That's our answer. Now the next question. Rupees 3000 is to be distributed among A, B and C such that A gets 2/3 of what B and C getting together, and C gets half of what A and B are getting together. Find C share. Just form the equations. A's share plus B's share plus C's share is equal to 3000. Now what are the other equations? A gets 2/3 of what B and C are getting together, and C get half of what A and B are getting together. And if you consider this equation, 2C is equal to A plus B, or A plus B minus 2C is equal to 0. Take this equation and put it here. A plus B minus 2c is equal to 0. Now solve. Just subtract, you'll get your answer. A gets cancelled, B gets cancelled. C minus of minus 2c will become plus, that is 3c equals 3000. Clearly C equals 1000. Done. So simple. Next, the question number 9. Given 0.006, 1.2 and 6 by 25. What is the fourth proportion? What is meant by fourth proportion? A is to B is equal to C is to D. This is called fourth proportion. Fourth proportion. Now this can also be written as A by B equals C by D. Now with that, we can write this as 0.006 divided by 1.2, which is equal to 6 by 25 divided by the fourth proportion, let it be x. And this one, if you want to remove the decimal values, we can write it as 6 divided by 1200, which is equal to 6 divided by 25x. Now 25 one times, 100 is having 4 25s. This is 1200, so it will be having 12 times 4 of 25s. 6 gets cancels out. Clearly x is equal to 12 4 times 48. That's our answer. Next one. A man who walked 11 kilometers find that he has covered 2/9 of the remaining distance in 30 minutes. What is the speed in kilometers per hour? Now total distance is how much? 11 kilometers. Now one guy is covering some distance and this distance is equal to 2/9 of the remaining. Let the remaining distance be x. Now what is the meaning of 2/9? 2/9 means clearly remaining distance is a multiple of 11, sorry, multiple of 9, because 2/9 denominator is 9, it has to be divisible by 9. So that's our common sense is telling us. Now which number less than 11 is multiple of 11? Sorry, multiple of 9? That is 9 itself. This x is equal to 9. 2 by 9th of x is 2. So this distance is 2. Remaining is 9. So basically he is covering 2 kilometers in 30 minutes. So he'll cover 4 kilometers in 1 hour. So the speed will be 4 kilometers per hour. That's it. But if you form equations and solve, it will take a lot of time. The next question. On January 1, 2016, 12,500 was invested at the rate of 4% simple interest per annum. This is the amount. Rate of interest per annum means for 1 year. On July 1, 2016, and the reference was January 1, 2016. How much interest in rupees will be have accrued at the end of the day? So for 1 year, it is 4%. And January 1 to July 1, it is only 6 months. 6 months, or you can take half a year. For 1 year, it is 4%, means for half a year, it is 2% of the value 12,500. Now 2% is nothing but 1% twice. What is 1%? 125. Then what is 2%? 250. Done. Next one. A retailer paid rupees P for 25 identical toys, then sold some of them for again rupees P. How many did he sell? If he estimated his profit as 8% and he used the selling price as the base instead of cost price. Now, this question will not even take 5 seconds to answer. 8% profit means 8 you are getting for 100. If you are selling 100 toys, 8 you are keeping with you. Because whatever the amount she has spent, P rupees she got back by selling some toys which is less than 25 in quantity. Now profit is 8%, 8 for rupees 100. Now then it is same as 4 for rupees 50. Then it is same as 2 for rupees 25. Now what is the meaning of that? In 25, if she keep 1, she is selling 24 for the same amount. This one is the profit for 25. So whatever the number of toys she is keeping with you, that much is the profit. Now clearly for 100, she has to keep 8 with her so that 8% can be the profit. For 50, it is 4. Then for 25, it is 2. In 25, she is keeping 2 with her. That means she sold how many? 23 remaining. That's it. If you have any doubt, just rewind the video and understand. 8% means 8 for 100, 4 for 50, 2 for 25. That much she is keeping with her, because whatever she is keeping with her is the profit. Because whatever the remaining she is selling, it is for the same amount for what she bought. That is P rupees, clearly mentioned. The next question. A number 452P36 is divisible by 36. What is the value of P? Now we know the divisibility rule of bigger numbers. If you're not getting what is the actual divisibility, just split the number. 36 is nothing but 9 into 4. So number has to be divisible by 4 as well as 9. For 4, last 2 digits should be divisible. And for 9, sum of digits should be equal to 9. This is the condition. But if you see the number given 4, 5, 2, P, 3, 6. Clearly last 2 digits are divisible by 4. No need to check for 4. Remaining is 9. So sum of digits 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus P plus 3 plus 6 should be equal to 9. If sum of digits is divisible by 9, entire number will be divisible by 9. Now clearly 6 and 3 will form 9, divisible. 4 and 5 will form 9, so it is also divisible. Only thing which is left is this. Then 2 plus P should be divisible by 9. Then 2 plus P should be equal to 9. Clearly P is 7. Then P square is 49. The next question. A business lady bought 400 handbags. She sold 100 of them at a profit of 20% and the rest at 10% profit. So she is having 100 handbags with her, out of which, 400 handbags with her, 100 handbags, 20% profit. Suppose each handbag is 100 rupees. We'll consider one bag equals 100 rupees. Now 100 bags at 20% means 20 rupees she is getting for 100 bags. So total she'll be getting 20 into 100, that is 2000. Similarly, for the remaining 300 bags, profit is just 10%. So 10% of 100 is 10 rupees and 10 rupees for 300 bags is 3000. Now total she got 5000. So 5000 rupees she got for 400 bags. 400 bags. Now just solve this. Zeros get cancels out. Then for one bag, it is 50 by 4. That is 12.5%. Now the same question can also be solved by using mixture allocation method. That's a beautiful one. So that one will show when we'll upload the concept questions. The concept topics. Chalo, go for the next question. 3 years ago, the average age of a family of 4 members was 26 years. The average age of 2 children of the family is 5 years ago was 8 years. What is the age of the elder persons of the family? 3 years ago, the average is 26. Now it will be 26 plus 3, that is 29. For how many people? 4, that is 116 years. Similarly, this is for the family. Now for children, 5 years ago, it is 8 years. Now it is 8 plus 5, that is 13 years. For how many people? 2, that is 26. Now total we had 116 years. In the 26 years, these 2 children are taking. That means what is the difference between these two? 90 years. This 90 years to be divided among the remaining 2 elders. So each one will get 45. That's our answer. Next, what is the remainder when 13 power 83 is divided by 11? Now the beauty of this question is this can be solved in 2 different ways. Now one is Fermat's theorem. Understand what is Fermat's theorem first. Fermat's theorem. It says any number a raised to p minus 1 by p fetch me a remainder of 1. The condition is a and p should be co-prime. Co-prime means HCF should be equal to 1. Now, if I want to write the given question in this format, I am dividing by 11. 13 power something. If that 13 power was actually 10, remainder would have been 1. But the actual value is 83. But 83, I can write it as 10 into 8 plus 3. That is nothing but whole power 8. This gives me 80 into 13 power 3. Now according to the Fermat's theorem, this should give me the remainder 1. Now including this, it is 1 per 8 is my remainder is nothing but 1 only. Into 13 per 3 is nothing but 13 into 13 into 13 divided by 11. If I divide everything by 11, here remainder is 2, 2 and 2. 2 into 2 into 2 is 8 into 1 will give me 8. So the answer is 8. This is one way. Now the other way of solving is directly you can solve 13 by 11. If you divide 11, remainder is 2. So it becomes 2 per 83. Since this is more than 11, we have to continue dividing. Now we have to take the nearest exponent of 2 so that it is divisible by 11 or very close to multiple of 11. So what are the powers of 2? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Now see, 32 is very close to multiple of 11, that is 33. Now 83, this is 2 per 5. 83 can be written as 5 into 16 plus 3. Now same way we have written in Fermat's theorem, we have to write like this. 2 per 5 is 32. Whole power 16 into, this will give me 80. Remaining is 2 per 3 divided by 11. Now 11 one times, this is 32, or we can write one more time. 2 per 5 is 32 power 16 into 2 per 3 by 11. Now just divide it. 11 one times, 11 three times, remainder is minus 1, because 33 remaining will be negative. Minus 1 power 16 is clearly 1 into this 8. Further we cannot divide. The remainder is again 8 only. Whichever is convenient for you, you can use any method. The next question. If the price of an item is decreased by 10% and then increased by 10%, the net effect on the price of the item is. Just whenever you're dealing with percentages, always remember your reference is 100. From 100, you are reducing. From 100, you are reducing 10%. What is 10% of 100? 10. The answer that we got is 90. But later you are increasing by 10%. Now what is 10% of 90? It is 9. You are adding. So the final value is 99. So 100 becomes 99. So what is the decrease? 1% decrease. That's option C. Now the next question. What is the sum of all even integers between 99 and 301? So between this, what is the first integer that we get? 100. Even integer. The last is 300. Okay. Now, we'll use two different things here. One, we know average is equal to sum by number. With this, clearly sum is equal to average into number of elements. Now one more is, if the difference is same, if difference is constant, average is nothing but first term plus last term by 2. First term plus last term by 2. Now what is the first term that we got? The actual first term that we want is 100. The last term is 300. So 100 plus 300 by 2. This will give me 200. This is my average. So the average that I got is 200. But how many numbers are there? Now we know that every 100 numbers will give 50 even. That means 101 to 200 will get 50. 201 to 300 will give another 50. But 100 is also included in that. That is extra. So one more. So 101. You got your answer. That is 20200. Option D. That's it. The next question. Two cyclists begin training in an oval race course. At the same time, the professional cyclists complete each lap in 4 minutes and the other guy in 6 minutes. At what time they'll meet in the starting point? Now, suppose this is my oval racetrack. And this is the starting point. Person A is taking 4 minutes to complete the lap and person B is taking 6 minutes. That means A will come after every 4 minutes to the starting position. 4th minute he'll be there, 8th minute he'll be there, 12th minute he'll be there, 16th minute he'll be there, 20th minute he'll be there, and so on. Now, second person is coming to the starting point after every 6 minutes. 6th minute he'll be there, 12th minute, 18th minute, 24th minute, and so on. Now clearly the common timing, the very first common timing between those two people is 12. That's my answer. Or the simple way you can do is take the LCM of their timing, 4 and 6. That is 12. That's your answer. Now, the last question in this pattern. In the given figure, find the ratio of square to the area of triangle. So they're asking area of square is to area of triangle. Now, you need not to solve anything. You need not to use any formula. Just remember the 2 steps. Cut the figure and count the diagrams. Now clearly, if I cut this triangle like this, or cut that figure like that, how many equal pieces I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I observe, to make the square I want all the 4 pieces, but to make the triangle I want only 2 pieces. I got my ratio, that is 2 into 1. All the level 1 geometry questions to find the area and all can be solved just by cut and count method for level 1 questions. For level 2, so we'll be discussing in the next video. Hope you understood all the questions. So we are coming with all the other company papers also frequently. Every week we'll be uploading one video. So if you have any doubt, you can post your doubts in WhatsApp or Telegram to these contact numbers. Till the next video, signing off. Take care. Thank you.